Trigger warning. The following content may discuss sensitive topics such as mental health, abuse, violence. Please proceed with caution and take care of yourself. If you feel uncomfortable, it's okay to step away.
Love it. Happy Halloween, everyone. Yes. Halloween theme tune.
Halloween theme by John Carpenter, Cody Carpenter, and Daniel Davis on Amazon Music.
Andrew! Angie, we were just singing a song in your honour. You look amazing!
Singing.
You look amazing! She looks great! Right, Angie, are you ready for a dance-off?
Yeah. Have we got a dance-off?
I told you earlier, I said, once I'm pissed, I said, I'm going to request you, and then we'll have a dance-off.
Oh, okay.
No dance-off?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll play Cool Rider, no problem.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, right.
Right, are we putting... What kind of music are we putting on? Like scary music?
I'll do Cool Rider. Do you want to do Cool Rider?
Yeah, okay.
Right, let me just get the dogs a treat because they're barking at me. 1 sec. Come in then. Come on.
I don't even know what I've done.
Right, are you ready, Angie?
What about the Rocky Horror Show since it's Halloween?
Oh, do you want to do Time Warp?
Yeah, let's do the time.
Do we do Time Warp?
Okay, right, I'm up.
Chat. Okay. Right, let's go. We'll do Time Warp.
Okay.
Should we have a battle while we're doing it, Angie, or not?
Huh?
Do you want to have a battle while we're doing it or not?
Yeah, okay.
Right, okay. Let's go, guys. Fun Halloween time. Ready? Alexa, play the Time Warp.
Right, I'm here.
Playing music and provider shopping is Richard O'Brien.
Right.
Amazon Music.
Let's go, Angie.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting.
Let me put this close to the speaker.
Madness takes its toll.
Tap the screen!
But listen closely.
Not for very much longer.
I've got to keep control.
Drinking!
Let's go, guys. Let's do time walk again. Let's do time walk again.
It's just a jump to the left.
Oh, jump to the left!
With your hands on your hips.
Let's do time walk again. Let's do time walk again. Thank you, guys.
It's so dreamy. Oh, fantasy freely. So you can't see me. No, not at all.
Thank you,
In
everyone!
another dimension. With voyeuristic intention. Well secluded. I see all.
With a bit of a mind flip.
Thank you, guys.
We need to have a drink, I'm fast.
And nothing can ever be the same.
Yes, we start on sensation.
Let's do time
I just smacked my wine out.
Thank you, Siobhan. Thank you. Thank you, Siobhan. Thank you.
Oh my God, Angie, you bitch! Thank you, everyone!
Take that, Siobhan. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody! Hey,
Up again. Thank you so much. I'm just going to get some.
I love you, Patrick. Thank you. That's less embarrassing. Thank you.
Put your hands on your
Put
hips.
your hands on your hips.
Thank you, Toby. Angie!
Let's do the time walk again. Let's do the time walk again.
Alexa, pause. Emma, thank you. Angie, who are you dressed up as again?
Thank you, Siobhan. I don't know. Thank you, everyone. I don't actually know.
Angie, listen.
I kind of thought I'd just dress as myself.
Angie, yeah, I've lost a lot of weight, but I'm still the most I'm still the most unfit person on the fucking planet. I can't breathe.
I'm so out of breath. I
coughed
it.
at one point and spat all of my wine out.
Oh my God. Thank you, everyone who supported me. Thank you.
A cross between Freddy Krueger and Angry Kid. Someone said.
I don't even know why it came on. I think I came as Freddy's wife.
Oh my God, you look great.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody, as well. For
it's nice, like, for people to put the effort in. Do you know what I mean? On Halloween, it's good fun.
Yeah, well, I've had this top for a while, so.
I mean, it's giving Freddy Krueger. It's very Freddy Krueger, that top.
Yeah, I actually had the hat as well. I don't know where the hat has gone. I've actually looked.
Where's the hat? I mean, your hair looks great.
Yeah, well, I couldn't find the hat because I do have a Freddy Krueger hat. I had it for a long time, but I couldn't find it. I must have thrown it away, so I thought I'd go to something.
Angie, I'm waiting for you to tell me how fantastic my hair is.
Oh, that is amazing. What are you? Who are you?
I'm the old me for Halloween. Look, get your cash out, green tea. See?
Oh, have you come
I'm
as
the
yourself?
old me for Halloween.
Oh, you came as yourself?
Yes, because that's the scariest thing that's ever been on TikTok, you see. The scariest, most ghoulish looking thing to grace our screens. Patrick, thank you so much. Sarah, Tobin, Charlotte, Carol, Carly.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, Siobhan, J, 420, Beckett, Jill, Red Bull, Zayana, Lydia, Ali, and Miss Rich. Thank you, everybody. Well, thank you. Are you going to still be on? Are you going to be on later then?
Angie, I'm not coming off, my love. Angie, I'm number 3 in this ghoulish competition, and it ends tonight, so I'm trying to get up there as much as I can.
Everyone go and support it. Well, if you want, you don't have to. Go and support it.
Yeah, no, you don't have to. But if you could, a heart me is 100 points in the competition, just a heart me. So, guys, go and send Angie a heart me from my side. Piss off over there and send a heart me. And if Angie's not could just send me a heart me, I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Anyway, Angie, thank you so much for the fun. If you fancy adding some more,
request me soon. Request me it later then.
Well, no, request. Listen, I'm cool to stay and dance. You request me whenever you're ready.
Should we do another one? Let's do another one.
Right, what song do you want, Angie? Should we do Cool Rider for the chat?
Let's do Cool Rider, yeah.
Let's do Cool Rider. Guys, can we try and not get beaten so badly by Angry Kid? Thank you. Alexa, play Cool Rider. I am more than willing to absolutely fuck myself here. Come on, let's go. Right,
Alexa,
Angie, top up.
Yeah, I'm tapping up at the same time, actually.
If you really want to know why I want to tap the screen.
Looking for a dream, I'm in the sheet.
Thank you. Go, that's ready now.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna ride.
I want a cool rider.
I'm just topping up. I know where the bottom is.
I want an entry that's cool.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone. Triple bass. We love Angie.
Cause I'm gonna ride. Thank you, everyone. Oh, big up, everyone. I don't know. Thank you so much. And no Gracie doesn't have anything. Thank you. Gonna do.
I want an Angie that's cool. Thank you, my darling. Oh.
Let's go. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you, Paula. Zamana, thank you. Thank you, my love. And Peter, thank you. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Sandy. Wow! Oh, the colours of tripling. Oh, God.
Alexa, stop.
Better.
Oh, go on, Angie. Listen, Angie, this whole time in this song, I don't know about yours, but my entire chat has literally been like, oh my God, this is what TikTok's about.
Yeah.
This is so much fun.
Exactly.
And it is.
Without the negativity, it's been so negative, isn't it? And it's nice to laugh.
It is. Like, I've been doing my FYP thing, like, not the FYP, but, like, cam tuning.
Videos.
I don't like playing videos on FYP because you have to choose the videos, you know what I mean? So I don't like doing it. But when people are live, I'll have my honest opinion, I'll be respectful. And, like, today I did it, and I was totally respectful. And then people went in on me, and I thought, you can't fucking win, can you? Can you win?
Yeah, exactly.
You can't win, can you?
There's no point, honestly, there's really no point. Just have a laugh. That's what TikTok's about, and just having a laugh.
That's what I'm saying, just have a laugh. Yeah. But I did admit to everyone
Angie Gracie, I was on live and I just broke down in tears, didn't I, guys? Not playing no.
I felt really bad for you, Angie.
That's because I just feel is all the negativity, and not me playing victim. Nothing wrong with my mental health. Don't get me wrong. I'm not doing any of that. But it was just the negativity on TikTok, and I do believe you just kind of like it becomes too much.
Like, Angie, you'd be the first one to say, me and you have had so many problems over the years, Toby. Probably more than anyone.
Yeah.
We fell out and we never became friends. Like, that's the facts. It wasn't like we fell out, then we were friends, then we fell out, then we were No, me and Angie never made up. Like, we have been falling out for nearly 5 years. Thank you, everyone.
Maureen, go live and get in the battle immediately.
But I saw the other day when a certain someone did something. And at first I was like, oh, Angie's a bitch for not getting out of the box for Talia. But then I saw that happen and I almost cried for you. I was like,
you know what?
I
don't agree with what they did with the threats, but with what she said. However, I just, because I'm quite a stubborn person. And to me, I think to me it was a bit about control. It was a little bit about control, but even though they weren't controlling me, it just goes back to me being controlled, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I felt bad for you.
Yeah, but no, I probably should have just, to be fair, I could have just made it easy and just done a nice thing for Talia. But because of my
I agree. You should have got out you should have just fucking restarted the live. That's the truth. Yeah. You should have restarted the live. But there's, in my eyes, Angie, I've said some awful things on this app, right? But there's a line. Like, do you know what I mean? And you don't, in my opinion, you don't go to those lines if someone's really suffering with something or
I just think Talia was angry, to be fair. I think she was just angry. Rix was just angry. Do you know what I mean? But however,
no, I'm not talking about what they did, though.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about what they did. I'm talking about what the other person did.
Who? What other person?
When they did the actions of a certain thing. I don't want to say it because...
Oh, so SB?
Yes.
Oh,
I was really upset at that.
Oh, that was...
I didn't like... I don't know if you watched it, but I didn't like that.
Right.
I thought that was really mean. I thought that was too far. It's too personal. Yeah. Like, you can all have a go at each other, and say shitty things. Everyone does that. But, like, those kind of levels are too far for me, too personal. And I said to everyone, I said, look, Angie's been a bitch. I said, Angie can be a bitch, like we all can. I said, but the thing is, do you know what people do on this app, Angie? Is they make people a martyr because they go lower and they do worse, and then they look like the bad person, so they end up fucking themselves.
I think people need to remember with me, though, is because I'm so stubborn and I will never be silenced, and that I'm so set on that, and sometimes I forget. Do you know what I mean? I maybe should say, okay, I should have come off that live and done this. Do you know what I mean?
Angie, we all think that and we doubt ourselves sometimes. Look at me, I do it all the fucking time. People are like, oh my God, you shouldn't you should have just come off. But at the end of the day, we are who we are.
But no, Gracie, you know what it is? You know why it didn't come off? It was the control. Not that Telly was controlling me. I don't think she was controlling me, but in my head, that's what it kind of, I felt.
And you know what I've compared it to?
You know, with my ex.
I actually said
even though she was not controlling me.
Thank you so much, everyone, for the gifts. I actually said to everyone that night, I was like, Angie, me, I said, like, we've got very strong personalities. And I said, it's like telling a child. I said, if you say to a child, don't touch that iron, it's hot, we're going to go, how hot is that iron, really? Yeah. We're going to want to touch that fucking iron. Thank you so much. Sorry, guys, I can't.
Yeah, that's what so much exactly. That's it. Exactly. That's what it is.
If we feel controlled, and we're women as well, Angie, that have.
But like, Tally was not controlling me at all. But however,
no, she wasn't.
In my head. My head was
Angie, Talia came in my life yesterday giving me shit, so she'd obviously not seen me standing up for her. But when that happened, I was like, Talia's totally in the right. Angie should just restart her fucking life. Like, bottom line. And you know, I'll say that to your face, no problem. Yeah. And then Talia came in my life yesterday giving me shit, and I was like, "Oh, piss off, Talia!" Like,
to me, Gracie, it was like, "Don't tell me what to do." And you know, that's how it was for me in my head. Don't tell me what to do. No one will silence me. No one would tell me what to do. And you know, I should have restarted. Yes, I should have. But me and Natalia are okay now anyway. Me and Rix are okay.
Talia fucking hates me. She come in here yesterday giving me a load of shit.
Oh, did she? Why?
I don't know. Fuck no, she fucking hates me. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, sure. She's got a talent show coming up as well. Anyway, if anyone wants to enter.
What, Talia's got a talent show coming up?
I saw on the live today. She's got a talent show.
Yeah.
She's, you know what? She's
Sorry,
not giving away any...
Angie, Terry's at the door.
Okay, Karen, I'll tell the audience. She's not giving away any money, but she said that there's a recording contract or something like that. So you can have it actually.
Sorry, I'm back. Terry's in. Yeah, but Angie, are you someone that's kind of been told what to do their whole lives?
Yeah.
By everyone around them?
Yeah.
Because I am. Yeah. And now when people tell me what to do, I'm like...
Yeah.
And I want to deliberately do the opposite.
Yeah, I'm that same person. So there's no hate towards Talia, but it was just that, you know, she asked me in a nice way, but I was like, don't tell me what to do. She did. But it was in my head, it was don't tell me what to do kind of thing. Does that make sense?
No,
because I've been told my whole life, do this, do that. Yeah, the control. Even though she wasn't controlling me, in my head thought something else. Angie,
I'm exactly the same. I mean, you've seen me. You do the FYP and stuff like that. Yeah. People say things and my head instantly goes to like the worst possible scenario. I'm like, oh my God, they meant that in a really fucking bad way. And then I kick off. I'm like an instant kicker off, or I don't think about what context they said it in. Yeah. I'm the worst for it. And I think we're both actually quite nice people, Angie.
5 likes I got across my head. What?
She's an angel, loves.
How am I calling me 5 right? I meant to be like Teddy.
Terry just said he thinks we're both cunts. No. Guys, what did I say about Angie yesterday? Like, I said to them, I spoke to Angie this morning, and what a lovely woman. I spoke to you on the phone. I said she was so lovely and so graceful. Like, it really, over the last few months, you have totally changed my opinion on you completely. Yeah. Like, you've been so
funny to watch.
And I said, also, Angie, I said this on my Cam 2 live earlier, and Luke was in my chat. And I love Luke, don't get me wrong, he's my real life friend.
And listen, don't get me wrong, I can be a right bitch. Yeah, who can't? You know what I mean? I go in on people, they go in on me, you know what I mean? But I'll always only go in on people that go in on me as well. So there's that back and forth.
Yeah.
I never go in on someone that doesn't go in on me. Do you know what I mean?
But when you're a person who does FYP, you kind of need that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Because if there wasn't drama, it'd be boring, wouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? So, but I did say in front of everyone, Angie's my favourite to watch. And that's, I think, maybe ruffled a few feathers, but you know.
What was Luke the judge? Do you actually do the FYP then, Gracie? What time?
No, I don't do the FYP at all because I don't like choosing videos. But I do my little Cam 2 thing, right? Only for a couple of hours a day.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie, like I say to everyone all the time, who do you want me to watch? And my entire chat is like, Angie. And I'm like, yeah, I agree, let's watch Angie. And then I'll go, right, we've watched Angie for a few hours. Should we go to someone else? And they're like, no, keep watching Angie. So you do, and listen,
credit
where credit's credit where credit's due, Angie. Like, I honestly believe that my community, even though we're small and we don't have tons of viewers like you guys, I believe that
you have an amazing community. Because
my community are incredible. We're small but mighty, right? But I must admit, your community have your back relentlessly, and that's a good community. That's a good community.
That's amazing. But you've had that community as well, Gracie. You've had you have. I don't know if you still are, but you were huge on the set.
Angie, I've never had thousands of viewers. That's not.
Yeah.
I thought we call it the 200, right? Because we've only got about 200 viewers.
Yeah.
And we've always smashed it on the app regardless. Like, it didn't matter. And when we came back, everyone was like, "Oh, you fell off. Like, you're a nobody, whatever." And look, like, we just smashed. Like, we're in League A2. Like, we're just doing so well. We have fun. I don't do a lot of battling, any of that stuff. And we just, like, people come into my life and they go, "Oh my God, a safe space. Thank you." Yeah. And they enjoy it. And that's all that matters.
Yeah. Oh, someone just put the Angie, she's, I love you and Gracie together. Oh, thank you. That's lovely. Thank you.
And you know what it is, Angie, right? Let me just say something. And this might ruffle some feathers. So, guys, don't hate me. I'm just being honest. Me and Angie had genuine fucking beef, yeah? This is back in the day. And me and Angie have never been friends since. This was 5 years ago. We've not been friends and then not friends and friends. We've always fucking disliked each other. So it's not fake. Do you know what I mean? It's not. Thank you, Sarah. It's not fake. It's never been fake. Do you remember when that day when we was on live, and this is going to out us both, yeah? You called me fat, and I came into your live and called you Skellahor. Do you remember that? That was our first encounter. Does anyone in the chat remember that? When everyone came in my live and they was like, "Angie's talking about you," and I was like, "Who?" And I went into Angie's live and I got in the box and she went, "Get to the gym," and I went, "Fucking Skellahor." That was our first encounter.
Yeah, that's actually funny. It's funny thinking back on it. You know what I mean?
It is funny thinking back on it because you know, Ange, you know, you've been on this app and going live for as long as I have. Like, you need to be able to let things go. It's just TikTok, you know.
And there's an app, and
it's just TikTok. That's all it is.
I mean, I've had beef with probably everyone on the set, but then I do the FYP. But, you know, it's just, to me, I just tell people it's content. That's all it is. Don't take it personally. CA, I've spoken on here. The next day, I'm like, "Hi, CA, I'll jump in her box."
Yeah.
"Hi, CA.
Oh, Canadian Angie hates me. I don't know what I've done to her, but she can't stand me.
Is CA? Oh. That's probably because your association with EQ.
Sorry, is that again?
It's part of your association with EQ.
I don't know what. I think at the time it did start like that because I was okay with Canadian Angie, and then I was like, obviously gifting EQ fairly and whatever, and so was Angie at the same time. And she just, every time Canadian Angie went live, she was just slating me, and I was like, I don't know what I've done to her. I don't know. And it just carried on from that.
That's weird. Were you not friends with EQ at the time then? I don't know.
Yeah, I was really close with EQ at the time, so I don't know why she ended up hating me so much. I don't know what it was.
Thank you. Do you think you will ever be friends with EQ?
Honestly, probably not. I don't, like, earlier, honestly, when you were live, I was on live going, "Nah, that's not true." Like, and it's not funny if it is true, whatever. Because I've got nothing against EQ as a person. Like, I've always... Angie, you've watched everything. Like, when everyone on the app turned against her, the same way they did against Zach, everyone tried to bully me to not be friends with her, and I never faltered in that friendship ever once. One time, you know what it's like, Angie, you can relate to me. I'd had a lot to drink. I'd drunk way too much, and I was in a bad space mentally, and I was already crying, and then I ended up just fucking losing it for no reason. Like, and I've apologised for that, and it's totally my fault. Like, and I understand that. But I love Chels. Like, I've always loved Chels. I've always had her back at times, like every time. Do you know what I mean? And I don't have anything against her. I think she's a lovely person away from the app, and that will not change. I understand she doesn't want to be friends with me, and that is my own doing. I understand. I get it.
Yeah,
you know?
Do you feel though with EQ that she has so many people that have shit on her, and she finds it hard to trust people? You know what I mean?
But this is the thing, Ange, I've always told everybody that. Like, I can't blame Chels for being the way she is, because everyone that she's trusted has always turned against her. Like, and Ange, you know what that's like. When you trust someone and they turn against you, that then creates a wall. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I've spent years fighting against that wall, trying to be her friend.
Yeah, but I think EQ needs to remember you had a drink that day, you know, and the drink is the devil in it, and you come out with
It
shit
really was.
You don't mean the shit that you come out with when you
No.
drink.
Like, Angie, look at today, right? We're both having a drink, right? I'm 2 bottles down, and I'm in a really good headspace. So I'm reacting positively. But at the time, I'd had a lot of shit going on, and it's no excuse. But I had a lot of shit going on, and then I reacted badly to the drink, and I vowed, I said, I'm never going to drink when I'm in that headspace again. I'm never going to drown my sorrows, and I haven't since.
Yeah, I think EQ needs to understand that, though, because when I've had a drink, I've gone at Sam Walker, and, you know, this the last person I want to go at, but I had a rant about him. Thank God he took it, you know, the way he took it. I've had a rant about everybody when I drink, you know what I mean? And it's alcohol, it's the devil.
It is. But I think, Angie, it all depends on the mindset that you're in, do you know what I mean? If you drink when you're in a sad state, then it makes your reaction so much worse. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then if you drink when you're happy, you're fine.
But they're not true thoughts. You know what I mean? They're also
Angie, 1 second. Angie,
Okay. But I was just going to say, they're not true thoughts either. You know what I mean? People say this, you talk the truth when you drink. No, you don't. You talk shit when you drink. There's no truth that comes out of your mouth. If there was, the police would, when they interview you, they'd want to interview you when you're drunk. You know, it's just you talk shit. CA said you look... What? Get out of here!
Sorry, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that.
That wasn't my intention at all.
What wasn't your intention? What did I miss?
I was just going to say, when you drink, people say you drink, you know, sober thoughts. There's no sober thoughts when you drink.
That's not the truth at all.
You talk shit.
That is the biggest bullshit fucking thing to say to someone who's had a drink. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
That's what I'm saying.
Drink ain't an excuse for behaviour. No, it's not. And I've just said that. It's not an excuse. It's not an excuse for behaviour.
It's a reason, though, isn't it? It's not an excuse.
It's a reason, but it's not an excuse. Because, listen, Angie, I don't mean to bring it up because I forgave EQ straight up and I meant that wholeheartedly. But the previous week, she was stone cold sober, saying awful things about me when I'd not done anything wrong. And when she was like, I'm really sorry, I was like, don't worry about it. Don't even say sorry. It's fine. I understand. Like, everyone has their time where they need to just fucking vent. Like, and that's no problem. And I understand that she doesn't want to forgive me. I totally get that. And I accept it, no problem. Do you know what I mean? But it's not just drunk people who have outbursts. Like, sometimes we fucking have outbursts because we need an outburst.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to accept anybody's outburst because we all deal with our own shit and sometimes we just need to get it out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Drunk or sober, it's no different.
Yeah. And, you know, when people say it's not an excuse, I just think to myself, it's not an excuse, but alcohol is a rug. You know what I mean? That's what it is. It does change who you are. You know,
Angie,
when you're drinking, it changes your personality. It changes who
weed is
you are.
illegal. Other Class A drugs are illegal. But the worst one is fucking alcohol. 100%. And that's completely legal. It changes you the most.
Yeah.
It changes you the most and it's legal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I think EQ should just say, okay, she's had a bit of alcohol, you know, I've been just, you know, and then that's
No,
it.
listen, her, in my eyes, Angie, her feelings are valid, and that's what I've always looked at with everyone. If somebody is that upset over something, then her feelings are valid, and I accept that. I apologised profusely over WhatsApp, but she had blocked me already, and I understand that. But I won't discredit somebody's feelings because I know that some of the things that I said would have hurt her because we was really close friends. So I get it, and it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to push her to try and be friends with me or whatever. I've appreciated her friendship. We've brought each other up when we've been at low places over the years. And I hope that I just did enough to have her back when she was my friend. And even today, people were going at her relentlessly, and I still had her back. Even though we're not friends, I will always have my honest opinion, regardless.
That's
Do you know
a
what I mean?
shame, though, 'cause you've been friends a long time over something so silly because you've had a drink.
It is a shame. Angie, the next day, I don't know if you saw me
things to my
live.
friends, and they're still my friends, and that's why they're my friends, because they'll always they understand. You know what I mean? I've had a bit.
Do you not feel sometimes, Angie, though, that people hold friendship in a low regard? Thank you, Raven Red. Because me, I don't have many friends. Like, I don't. Like, genuinely, all of my friends live across the country, so I don't really see anyone.
Okay, I have a few on here, actually.
But I hold friendship in a very high regard, and then when people fall out with me, I feel really sad over it. I cried my eyes out over the Chelsea stuff. Like, Terry knows how close we are. Like, I still am upset over it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just feel like people on this app you can have such close friendships with, and then, for me, I wouldn't fall out with someone over something like that because I think, oh, it's the app or it's the drink or whatever. Yeah. But then I feel like people rip my heart off my sleeve. Do you know what I mean? And I feel really hurt by it. Maybe I'm just too emotional. You've got BPD, haven't you?
Yeah.
I also have BPD, and for me, everything feels so deep, like hurts me so fucking badly.
When friends disappoint me, it's like when my friends do something, I think, I don't get upset about it because it's like it's a norm. It's like norm. Okay, yeah, another one. And that's sad, but yeah.
Someone just said, have you been diagnosed though? Yes, I've been diagnosed for many, many years with BPD. But Angie, it's like some things hurt you so deeply, right? And then other times you go snip, 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 and you can turn it off completely, your feelings, yeah? It's crazy, guys. If you've got BPD, you'll understand. Yeah. It's mad.
Oh, absolutely. Do you feel like suffocated and, sometimes rejected by people? That's part of the BPD. I don't feel rejected out of me. It's just more of a suffocation.
Sometimes, and I also feel quite judged by it a lot of the time. I don't know if you do, but I don't know if people know this, little bit of education for you. Mental health, people who have BPD are the most likely to suicide. Out of all of the mental health problems, like it's a very common problem, and it's a big issue, and we struggle. Like like people, like for example with ADHD, say that they react to everything very quickly. BPD is the same thing. We're like, fuck you. Do you know what I mean? The second someone says anything without considering what they meant by it, we react quickly. It's super high, then super low. Yeah. It's difficult, and our position should be recognised, Angie. It should be, because we react quickly to everything. Everything hurts.
You know what? Everything hurts, but to me, I think I just push people away more than anything. It's like, okay, bye, goodbye. Because that's me. I don't ever suffer. I just push more. I push loads of people away. That's my BPD. Because it's just disappointment. Yeah, you're disappointed. I'm just waiting.
And then you fuck them off. You can cut people off like that.
Yeah, I cut people off just like that, yeah.
Dissociate from it like that. Yeah, I used to say that to Terry when we first met. I was like, you're great. And I was like, and I'm frightened because if you do something that upsets me, I'm going to cut you off like that. I'll cut my feelings.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
So it's hard to maintain friendships, relationships and all that sort of stuff because you cut off emotionally. So it's difficult.
I can just push people away quite easily. It's weird. It's crazy. It's like, bye.
That's why I have no friends, Angie.
It's like you're waiting for something bad to happen in regards to your friendship. You're waiting for them to do something bad, isn't it?
And you self-destruct as well. Yeah. You self-sabotage everything that's good for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's crazy. Have you been, did you get diagnosed with BPD recently, did you? Have you always...
No, I got diagnosed with BPD, if I'm being honest. Oh, I'm pissed and I'm going to say something that I'm going to regret because people are going to clip it. If I'm honest, when Vinny was born, I suffered with postpartum depression. I was in a very bad place. Vinny's dad went and got in a relationship. He was very abusive to me, so I called the police and I got him at my house. Vinny was about 1 month old, and after that he went and got in a relationship with my best friend and had a baby with her. So Vinny actually has a half sister that he's met once, and he asks me about it most days. Can I see her? But we don't know where they are. We have no idea. And Vinny's dad doesn't know where they are. And I had a really bad situation at the time. Like, you probably know that I was an addict quite a long time ago, and I'm really proud to not be that anymore. and I had a bad situation in my home where I did the worst. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to say on here. And I ended up in hospital and then under the mental health team. And that was when I got the help and when they diagnosed me with BPD, blah, blah, blah. And now, even still now, every Friday I go to the doctors. Every Friday morning I have a doctor's appointment. You know, and it's been a bit of a fucking tough time. But that's okay. But that was when I got diagnosed with BPD, when I was having all of my therapy and stuff like that, when Vinny was a baby. But he's 10 years old now, and a few years ago, I feel like I was not the best mum, Angie. Like, and I admit that completely. Like, my life was live, everything was a bit shit, and I will fully hold accountability to myself that I was not the best mum. And since I've, you know, got clean and you know, got a job and done all of that stuff, I've just become met Terry, got my step kids.
Oh, that's amazing.
I've become so much happier. And I'll tell you this, guys, a happy parent makes a happy child. That's facts. A happy parent makes a happy child.
That's amazing.
And I'm really proud of the way things have progressed.
Honestly, it's been amazing. Yeah, you should be proud of yourself. Honestly, that is absolutely amazing. It really is.
Yeah, thank you,
It
Ange.
really is. Yeah, because when you think about the time that you was in, and you know, you were saying that you felt that's when you were diagnosed with BPD. That's the same with me. Funny enough. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Saying BPD is one of the top causes of unaliving. It's very true, because I felt that same way. That's when I got diagnosed with that. So it's really strange.
Isn't it crazy though, Angie? Yeah. Don't you find it mad that you have to get to that point to get the help you need?
Yeah. And I was like, I didn't like the label that I was given, but hey ho.
But listen, Angie, if you're aware of what's going on, it's not our fault, Angie. We have a chemical imbalance. It's not our fault. And if you've got that, at least you can help yourself to treat it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah, well, but I didn't like the label. I felt sick. Do you know what I mean? I felt like, oh my God, I'm a mental health patient. You know what I mean? Then that's how, you know, some people are really happy with those labels because they've finally got that diagnosis. Some people are not happy with that label. That I was kind of with that. But
this is the thing, Angie, I don't know about you, but all of the times I was so depressed and all of the attempts I made, I never knew what the problem was or why I was doing it. I never knew, because even now, Angie, when I put the help...
Question though, Gracie, you know, talking about BPD, and it's amazing that you're in a good place now. But do you think, because I've always said BPD is quite debatable, right? Because BPD is based on your childhood or your adulthood trauma, neglect, whatever it may be that you've gone through. Do you not think that's normal reactions to life? Do you not think doctors are diagnosing people with a BPD when it's basically saying, instead of saying, you know what, that's a normal reaction as to how you feel because of what you'd gone through?
I mean, in my scenario, I don't think so. I don't know everyone's scenario, but BPD is a form of, you know, what your trauma. It is a form of trauma. And I've been through a lot as a child. I've had my dad sit down and go, I'm so sorry, you've had the back seat your whole life, crying his eyes out. And my dad's dead now, bless him. He died in COVID. And when I was a child, my sister died at the age of 13. She got hit by a car. That was very traumatic. Like, I've had my brother's a complete...
Yeah, but do you not think that's normal reactions, you know, at the age you are now, to be feeling that, instead of them saying, well, you got mental health condition?
Not necessarily, because I think if that was the case, then I'd be dealing with these things a lot better this long on. Do you get what I mean? But it's something that sticks with you. It's a chemical imbalance.
But do you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, if I was sunk at a trauma, say my childhood or adulthood, I've had some kind of traumatic event, right? And then I can't get through. I can't get over that. I'm feeling all these emotions, and then all of a sudden the doctor says diagnosed with BPD, and I was like, well, wait a minute. Isn't it normal that I feel the way I'm feeling, angry, upset, all of these kind of emotions because of what I've been through?
I think when these things happen, does
that make sense?
I think when these traumas happen, it's natural to have that reaction.
Yeah.
But when they stay with you 30 years later, that's when it's an issue, and that's when it's the chemical imbalance. Like, I react to things now worse than what I reacted to them when they actually happened. Like, it's something that sticks with me. Like, when I go to the doctors every Friday, they go, how are you getting on? And I'm like, I'm still having these intrusive thoughts. Like every time, Angie, my 10-year-old son or any of my other kids walk down the stairs, in my head, I picture them falling and smashing their head. Like I have intrusive thoughts, and it's because a lot of people have died around me, a lot of people that I care about, that I have those thoughts all the time. I always think someone's hurt. My mum doesn't answer the phone for 5 minutes and I'm like, oh my God, something's happened to her. Like, and it's just never ending. It's fucking awful to deal with.
Yeah. So you don't think there's a normal, okay, maybe that's not normal, but yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. But I'm just wondering if they're normal reactions to what you've gone through, you know, in your life.
I think they are at the time. That's a normal reaction when it happens.
But not years later.
But 30 years later, you know, to still be
I don't know. Some people
like
may feel 30 years later it's hard to you know, what you've gone through is still hard to you know, to relate, and it's still hard to deal with, isn't it? Even 30 years later. All I'm saying is, to me, I've been reading up on BPD a lot, done a lot of research, and there's, say, 50% of doctors don't agree with BPD. They won't diagnose it. They don't agree with it. They don't believe it.
It's actually harder to get a diagnosis of BPD than you think.
Yeah, well,
it's difficult.
Yeah.
I had to go through months of therapy to get
but
that.
But there's a lot of doctors, Gracie, that don't agree with BPD because they're saying, what they're basically saying is, what these doctors are saying is, well, what you've gone through in your childhood or in your adulthood, some kind of trauma, neglect, whatever it may be, as normal reactions to life. Why are we diagnosing these people with a mental health condition when it's normal for them to feel the way they feel? So
I think
a lot
also,
of doctors don't agree with BPD.
But I think also, guys, sorry, a lot of people in my chat are asking, BPD is borderline personality disorder. That's what BPD is. I think, Angie, though, if you're in a time where you've gone through a trauma, that's a natural response. But if you're still experiencing that 10, 25 years later, then that's an issue. Do you know what I mean? But Angie, I don't know if you agree with me on this, but I said earlier on live, everybody has mental health. Everyone has a brain. Everyone has mentality. Every single person on this planet has mental health. Every single one of you in the chat, Angie has it, I have it. Everyone has mental health. It's not necessarily people diagnosed with something.
Also, people saying there's a chemical imbalance. To me, it's not chemical imbalance. That's that's bipolar with a chemical imbalance in the brain. BPD is
Angie. It is a chemical imbalance. Like I used to take, and I'm currently going to the doctors to get back on my quetiapine. But I was taking quetiapine for years, and it is a oh fuck me, I'm pissed. It's a like a hormone balancer. It balances you. It's a mood balancer. So it's an antipsychotic and something that balances your mood.
So when you say it's a chemical balance, if you were to go get an X-ray, would that show up that you have BPD in say brain X-ray?
No, not in an X-ray. No,
how do you know the chemical imbalancing? So that's my question. How would you know it's a chemical imbalance?
I don't know.
I mean, how do you diagnose that chemical imbalance?
I know that all I went to, I had to go through months of therapy to be diagnosed.
It's not, bipolar is, that's what I thought. It's not. It's bipolar is a chemical imbalance, I think.
It's professional. I think
BPD is based on symptoms, and they diagnose you on symptoms and symptoms alone. I think bipolar is a chemical imbalance.
But it has to be, Angie, it has to be over a long period of time. It's not just a reaction to something bad. Everyone in the world has something bad happen to them and then they have a reaction to it. But when you can't get past that and you have a certain reaction to it, they diagnose you with BPD and then give you quetiapine.
Gracie, if you've had something that's happened to you when you were a child, are you ever going to get over that? You know, when you're saying that, it's only when you can't get over that trauma, but you're not going to get over that when you.
I think it's also, Angie, it's when you can't control your reactions to things. Like me, I can't control my reactions to things.
But that's normal, though, Crazy. That's normal.
No, but listen, Angie, and you'll understand this, right? People say, and there is a quote that says something about someone with BPD, when they react to something, it's like having invisible third-degree burns all over their body. To someone else, it could be nothing, and they think, why are they acting like that? But to us, it's the end of the world. To us, it's like, fucking hell, the worst thing ever. You know, we
Yeah,
don't
no, I get
react
that,
like
yeah.
normal people.
But what I'm trying to say, I do understand that it's the debate among the doctors, because there are some doctors that don't believe in BPD. They don't think it exists.
The same as ADHD, right?
Yeah, that's true. Probably true. Yeah, and I do understand where they're coming from as well.
There is counter arguments. There is, because my son's got ADHD, Vinny. He's got ADHD. I've got 3 children who have got ADHD and or autism.
I just feel like with BPD, right, whether you've been through something as a child or adult, you've got some, you've had some kind of trauma or blah blah blah. But however you're saying it takes, you know, you might not ever get over that. Even if you're 5 years old, 10 years old, you might not ever go over that. Does not mean you have BPD. Are we going to diagnose everyone with BPD that's got a trauma and they can't get over it? Do you get what I'm saying? You might not ever get over it.
But I don't think it's as simple as that.
Does not mean you have a mental health condition. That's what I'm trying to say. But when I got labelled with BPD, I felt sick. I felt like a mental health patient. I felt worse than what I felt worse, and I started acting out on it. It was
Do you know what, Angie? It's funny because, and it's good to have these debates because it educates people.
Yeah.
You know, you just said, like, when I got diagnosed with BPD, it made me feel worse. When I got diagnosed with BPD, it made me feel better because I understood why I was so upset. Whereas when I got so upset and so fucking enraged, I was like, why am I feeling like this? I've got a good life. I can pay my rent. I've got all these good things in my life. Why am I feeling so
but can I ask you a question? Do you not think that's normal reactions to what you've gone through? Just not mental health. Forget mental health. Do you not think that might be normal reactions as to what you've been through in life? And
not necessarily,
and not for someone to diagnose you with a mental health condition and say this is normal behaviour. Because, of course, what you've gone through, in your life, of course you're going to feel the way you're feeling. But
Angie, I think BPD, like, there's a difference. It's okay to feel the way you feel about something because of something that's happened. But when you feel that way when nothing has happened and you've got no reason to be sad, I ask, when the therapists talk to me, they're like, what has happened that's made you feel like this? And I'm like, I have no fucking idea. I've got a great life. I've got a wonderful husband. I've got wonderful children. I've got a house. I've got food. I've got, you know, why do I feel like this? I can be the happiest person in the world. Nothing to fucking moan about. And I'll still feel like that. Yeah. And that's BPD. When you feel like that, when there's nothing that's happened to you and you've got everything to be grateful for.
But do you not think it's because you're so, you're thinking, you might not be thinking that what's happened to you in the past. Do you think it could be the past as to why you're feeling that way?
No, sometimes, but not all the time.
Yeah, I just feel that some doctors diagnose mental health all the time. I think it's overdiagnosed, mental health.
No, I do. To be fair, I do agree with you.
I'm feeling down. I'm having a down day. Oh, you're depressed. You're depressed. You've had one day. Listen, I suffer with depression. Don't get me wrong, but that's over years, right? But however, you can go to the doctors these days and say, "I'm feeling down today," and then they prescribe antidepressants. You're now suddenly depressed. I'm only having one day of a down day or 2 days. I'm feeling, or a week. You've got maybe someone died in your family, and now they're saying, oh, I'm suffering from
Angie, but listen, the doctors know that's the whole problem with BPD. Not only do we feel the down so down, we feel the high so high. So when we're happy, we feel like, oh my God, I'm on top of the world. Like, everything we feel is magnified by a million. So every emotion is, oh my God, I'm so happy. This is the best day in the world. And then when we're down, it's the bottom of the fucking barrel. So it's not just being sad. Everything is exaggerated. So we can feel extremely happy and think we're not depressed when actually we're having a mental fucking episode.
Can you do me a favour and have a look into BPD and have a look at what other doctors are saying about BPD? Because it might give you...
To be honest with you, I've never looked into it, Angie.
Yeah, it might have some good insight to because it's a label, isn't it? I just don't feel everyone has a mental health condition. I'm not saying you haven't, but I just think some people, don't. Do you know what I mean?
To be fair, things are misdiagnosed a lot.
Yeah.
Things are misdiagnosed a lot. I agree with that.
Doctors these days, you go to the doctors, you're having a bad day, you're now depressed. You know, you're having I've had a trauma in my life. Now you've got BPD. You're over hyper sometimes. Now you've got ADHD. You know, now you've got this kind of condition. You got that condition. It's like, for fuck's sake, can I not just be feeling this way because of life and what I've gone through, the experience
Yeah, but Angie,
life?
take me as an example. Angie, take me as an example. In my eyes, and this isn't coming across in a braggy way, right? In my eyes, I've got the best life ever. I've got a wonderful husband. I've got wonderful children. I've got a roof over my head. I've got children that have got everything. There is nothing wrong with me, nothing bad. And I still get up in the morning and think, fucking hell, another day. Yeah. Like every birthday, Angie, I go, yes, 1 year closer to death. Like, it's not anything that's happened. It's my stupid fucking brain. It's my stupid brain. And when you can't help it, when it's something that's not something that's happened, but you wake up in the morning where you should be grateful for everything, you still feel like that. Yeah. That's depression. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And also, Angie, not forgetting that people can have temporary depression as well when they do go through something. It's not something that they have forever necessarily.
Yeah, absolutely. I just think, everyone's depressed these days, and I just think depression, when you think about people that fought for this country, I'm a bit drunk now, but people that fought for this country, that's true mental health, right? When they come out of the army, they've unalived people. That's, to me, it's true mental health. You can't get out of bed in the morning in true mental health. I just think it's so overrated, mental health these days. I really do. I think it's overdiagnosed, and it's like, you haven't fought in the war. Were you in the 1960s? Were you doing this? You weren't doing any of these. How are you?
The thing is, though, Angie, as well, like, I understand those points and I totally agree with you. But the thing is, with mental health, especially when it's a chemical imbalance and something you can't help, it can't be a competition in that manner. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, some people, I've got a very happy life, but some days I might feel like ending it more than someone who's been worse than me, because my brain doesn't. Do you get what I mean? It's a brain issue. It's not something you can help. I've got the best life ever and I'm still fucking depressed. I've got so much to be grateful for.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got an amazing life, Gracie. You've got so much to be thankful for. Absolutely. But there's always going to be times you probably wake up one day and think, you know what I mean?
Angie, like, literally, my doctor rang me this morning because I had an appointment. I have to go face to face every Friday. But Terry took the car this morning, so I couldn't get to my fucking appointment. I said, Terry, what are you doing? I've got to go to my appointment. He said, shit, sorry, I took the car. So I rang them and they called me instead. And she was like, have you had any negative thoughts? And I was like, I have negative thoughts every day. And she said, why? And I said, no reason, no particular reason. My brain just tells me these things. So it's, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I thought you had you don't have bipolar?
No, I don't have bipolar.
I don't know why. Someone said that to me a long time ago that you had, it was probably a troll.
Angie, I think a lot of people, when you say BPD, they think it's bipolar disorder, but it's not. It's borderline personality disorder. Yeah. It's totally different.
I think with bipolar, it lasts longer. BPD is short-lived, isn't it? It's like up and down.
Honestly, I'm not educated on it, so I couldn't have an opinion.
That's what I think I know. It's up and down BPD. The only difference is up and down BPD. It's very similar, and bipolar lasts longer. Yeah. I think bipolar is more severe, but I don't want to belittle BPD either, because I know people have unalived themselves. I know the unaliving rate's quite high with BPD as well, so I don't want to belittle.
But I think, Angie, they're actually higher with BPD, not bipolar.
Yeah.
Bipolar is very similar.
Yeah, bipolar has the most unaliving rates, actually. Yeah.
They're very, very similar things. They're not that different. Like, they both have impulsiveness, like high sensitivity to different situations.
Yeah, I think with BPD is definitely a higher unaliving rate. BPD.
I think so. As far as I'm aware, BPD is the highest, and women are more likely to be diagnosed than men.
Yeah. Did it take you long to get diagnosed with BPD?
It took a while, Angie. Like, after I did that bad thing, after I'd had Vinny and I was in a bad place, I got put in a hospital and I had to be joined to the mental health team, and then I had months of therapy, weekly therapy, to be diagnosed. Months.
Yeah. Someone said it was bipolar, but listen, it's not competition. They're both horrible.
Yeah, it's not a competition. Both of them are very difficult to deal with, very difficult to fucking deal with, and people don't understand. People don't understand. Like, people are like, oh, God, it's not that different. Like, do you know what I mean? ADHD, my son, 3 of my kids have ADHD.
Yeah, I don't know much about ADHD, to be honest. But that must be hard, ADHD. I get ADHD confused with autism. They're very similar to me. I don't know, but they seem a little bit similar, those two things.
One of our kids, where's Terry? Oh, he's gone. One of our kids has both, don't they? Yeah, so one of our
I can't believe you had to ask that, Gracie.
Sorry, I'm pissed. The door's going off. Yeah, one of our children have, sorry, I've got 4 kids, Angie. One of our children have ADHD and autism, and 2 of the others have ADHD.
Yeah.
And also, even then, that took fucking years to get diagnosed. Like, they don't just chuck that diagnosis out willy-nilly. They don't.
ADHD is totally different to autism. Oh, is it? I just get confused with those two things.
It's all a spectrum, Angie. It's all a spectrum. Even BP, everything is on a fucking spectrum, isn't it? Am I right in saying that? I don't know if I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor.
It is. It's all on the spectrum. But people say they're very different things. But I'm just saying I get confused with those two things, autism and ADHD.
I do too, Angie. I'm not going to lie, because people, again, it's a spectrum. So you could be on the lower end of the spectrum with autism, or the higher end. It's all different. Do you know what I mean? It's tough to understand unless you really fucking look into it. It's tough to understand.
They overlap. Yeah. Oh, do they?
Right, Angie, should we make it a bit more positive?
Yes, let's make it positive.
Right. Angie, I'll let you choose. What Halloween song are we having?
Okay, let's. Should we just let the viewers?
Because Angie, it's 1-1. You won one battle, I won another.
Oh, okay. Let's do another one, guys. And so, someone says Thriller. Let's do. Everyone's saying Thriller.
Thriller. Are you ready?
Yes. Let's do Thriller.
Okay, let's have a dance, Angie. Before we do that, cheers. And
yes,
I appreciate your kindness.
The bottom's missing off this. I don't know, it's gone. Let me find a
refill before we start. Oh, someone's saying Ghostbusters. No, we'll do Thriller. It's fine. We'll do Thriller. Alexa, play Thriller.